YouTube, what's up? Jeff here again, bringing you another spec and glyph guide for the most part. And I'll be talking about what kind of changes happened to locks. But for the first thing, we're gonna hop into the spec, and for the first tier, I don't feel like there's anything else to change or to pick other than Dark Regeneration for arenas. It's just good to have the on use burst healing when you need it. When your healer CC'd or like say you're running twos and you're just gonna die, you can port and use this. I feel like it's the best one and the most reliable. Now with the second tier, all three of them are good. I will not say any of these are bad. For threes, I enjoy Howl for it really punishes the bad teams for stacking up, for healers pushing in too far. Um, it really gives it like a priest aspect kind of fear. And if you use it well, it can really give your team an advantage. Mortal Coil. The only time I ever really take this is if I know for a fact I'm playing with an undergeared healer, I'll use this to like help myself out when I need picked up, or in twos. I like to use this in twos when I need a little bit of a heal. Cause locks for me, I always get trained in twos. And let's stop dancing. But and Shadow Fury is really good when you're playing with someone who doesn't have a stun, which is very rare these days. But Shadow Fury is really good. It's an AOE stun and can really peel and give your healer a little bit of breathing room. Now for this tier, there's two of them that you can take. You have your Dark Bargain that's on a 3-minute cooldown. I actually gonna change this mid video. Sacrificial Pack's pretty good. I enjoy Sacrificial Pack because it's on a minute cooldown instead of 3. So the way Lock plays, if you play defensive enough, you should be able to just be able to have that every minute and keep yourself alive. Dark Bargain is still good though, but right now I'm taking Sacrificial Pact. For this tier, I'm taking Blood Horror. It's really good for when you're getting trained by like DPS and shit, or more or less melee DPS. It's not bad. It doesn't DR with fear either, which I thought it was gonna be like. I thought it replaced fear too, which it doesn't. So it's better. That's still better than both the other talents because the Unbound Will, you have to use it early game when you actually have health, or you're not gonna use it and put yourself in danger. Which I don't like that. I feel like that should be like maybe 10-15% health max. I understand it's a 1 minute trinket and all, but 20 health's a lot. 20%. And Burning Rush is just pointless in my opinion. So, sorry about that. Blood Horror is definitely the best for this tier. Right here I'm going with the Grimrow Supremacy. Just because I feel like having a pet's better right now for Affliction. And Grimrow Sacrifice got nerfed. So that's another reason I'm going with the Grimoire Supremacy. Plus, like, look at this guy. He's fucking cool as shit. And Kill Jaden's Cunning. There's no other thing. Yeah, for Affliction, there's nothing else to pick here other than Kill Jaden's Cunning. It really lets you get your UAs up and dot the team, get the pressure rolling. I feel like locks are going to be a lot better this season than they were last season, especially because of DKs. Shadow Cleave's going to be ridiculous. If you have a really good DK and lock who really know how to spread their pressure, you're gonna be in fucking trouble. Like that's all I gotta say. And yeah, that's about it for the specs. I feel like this one, locks have they have a big different type of play style. You can play with locks a few different ways and have them still do well. But this is the spec that I'm going with at the moment. And for my glyphs, I feel like these are the best glyphs. Because I've seen people take the Dark Soul glyph. I don't see any point. You're Dark Souling on cooldown and getting your dots up, getting the pressure up. They rechanged the glyph, or they changed the glyph for Unstable Affliction to where it just reduces the cast time now. And I believe if you dispel UA, you get silenced and take the damage. So that's what's really making locks strong right now. If you dispel, you can really put your team in trouble because I believe it hurts the dispeller and the dispel E. So that's why Glyph of UA is good. Porting every 20 seconds can really take some pressure off of you, get you into better position. Actually, it's 21 seconds. Sorry about that. And you can just use it if you really know how to use your port and know where it's placed, and your awareness is really high. Port can really work in your advantage. And for the last one is Hellstone. It basically, I believe, it goes perfectly with the dark regen almost, yeah, 10 seconds and 12 seconds. It gives you a lot more health back in the long run. As I said, like with the dark regeneration, you port and use it, and basically you're just getting a full health bar back. Now for the lock changes, there from what I remember there wasn't many except for Blood Fear got taken out of the game, and that was really the only big thing in my opinion. Gateway's a little better now, and they nerfed the Grimrose Sacrifice, and even with that, locks are still looking really good. So that's the spec and the glyphs. And I do feel Affliction is the most viable of the 3 specs in my opinion. Like, and Affliction's the funnest. Like, Destro, you just run around getting your embers up. You go for one big burst attempt. Same thing with Demo. With Lock, you're constantly trying to keep your fear up. You know, you're fearing a DPS to peel, or you're fearing a healer to get pressure. You're constantly dotting, keeping your dots up. And I don't know, I just find it to be a lot more fun than the other 2 specs. So I'm going to pull out my talents one more time. This is the spec I feel like it's probably the best. And glyphs, I feel like you could swap out the port glyph for, you know, I don't know what you could swap it out for, but I'm sure someone would find something. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped, you know, people who are playing Lock and didn't really know the glyphs and the spec, what they should be going with. I'm not going to do any videos on not Affliction, but Destro and Demo, because I don't enjoy the classes at all. So, as I said, I hope this video helped you guys. Subscribe for more videos. I should be putting out some more 3s videos soon. And hopefully Season 13 goes well for Locks. So I'm out here, guys. See ya.